Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. We're here, live, from my computer. This is wild. How are you, Louis?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How are you, Fern?
I am so nervous to be hosting this stream. Oh my god, but it's happening, and we're live on every platform that we need to be. So this is good. And Pixie's here, and it's an hour earlier than normal, and that's great for
True.
Pixie, who always stays way too late.
This is an Australia New Zealand friendly stream,
Exactly.
or I think it is anyway. I'm not too sure on the math.
Semi friendly, a little bit more than usual. Also, hi Alex and Vay, welcome in. Hi Chris, the host with the most camera filters in OBS. That's what I have. But yeah, how's everyone's day or week going? We're midweek. It is Wednesday.
It's gone by quick, at least for me.
It has. Yeah. What a week, huh? Oh, nice. That's awesome, Pixie. I was really happy that we were gonna stream a bit earlier today. It's because of that. Oh, the week off. That's amazing. Yeah,
good to have folks joining us because it's closer to lunch, closer to work, so I don't know how many people have been around, but I appreciate everybody joining us on this unusual time.
Yeah, I mean, if you're joining from your lunch break, hi.
And if you're joining later on in a VOD, that's cool too. And if you're 1.5 times in, it's all good. We appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, I mean, I would appreciate being a chipmunk in somebody's headphones. Wouldn't hate it. We do it all for Pixie. So true. Hi,
All for
Sparrow.
Pixie. Welcome in, Sparrow.
And Smash Man. Hi, how you doing? How you all doing?
Welcome, Smash Man.
So today we're going to be playing Louie's other game, not the Garden Path, but Kingdom
Yeah.
Come. And by we, I mean I will be playing it for the first time ever. I have never touched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Louis will be providing fun insights and learnings and knowledge.
Fingers crossed. I'm hoping. I've been playing through it and stuff. It's a bit of an old game. Hoping it goes smoothly.
Yeah.
I've got my fingers crossed. But yeah, I don't know if I thought I could go over some. Well, should we load into the game?
Yeah. Do you want to go for it? I'll pause our music and we will head into the game. It's happening. I have it here. Here we go. Is OBS going to comply with me, or am I going to have to? I thought we were fine, but maybe because we switched scenes, we have to do it again. At least you can hear it. That's nice. I think we have to do a little switcheroo. You know why? It's because we did an update, didn't we?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No worries.
Here it is. All good. Yeah. Let us know. Let us know if the audio is all good. It should be fine. I think I've turned it down halfway.
And Fern, could you and then stream that to me so I can get the?
Am I not doing that? Am I really not?
No, I think it came off because we
We are so prepared. In the meantime, while I do that, sorry, it's gonna go in and out a little bit. But in the meantime, Louis, this is your game.
Yeah. I thought I'd give first question in. Same engine as the Garden Path. It's not. It's let me just get. I've got the stream. No worries. So this is actually built in an engine called Visionaire Studio, which is sort of it's kind of a point and click adventure game. I mean, which is what this game is. Sort of in lieu of the old games of the 90s, sort of, but kind of moving away from the pick up cheese and then use cheese on every item in the room. Kind of more of a step by step experiential game. I'll just kind of go through sort of the history behind it. I'll try not to bore you guys too much, but so I made the game mostly sort of the end of 2016, 2017. It was the final project for my third year at university, which I studied graphic design. Can't you tell? And we were sort of for the last big project, we started off by making lots of small projects, and we were told we could do whatever we wanted. And from that, we had to find a sort of a phrase, a word or phrase that we would use as the anchor for our main piece. And so there was a lot going on in 2016. It was quite a good year from what I remember, but there was sort of a lot going on politically, depending on sort of your outlook. And I was interested in that. And so a lot of the stuff I did at the time for graphic design was sort of political, journalistic, sort of commentary on what was going on at the time. And we were sort of talking about what I made. And ultimately, the phrase that I found, I can't remember if I came up with it or if it was given to me, was wake up. That was sort of the theme that carried through my work, is what I had to make. It was kind of my brief, was the phrase wake up. So from that I left the reason it was wake up is because it was sort of like, because I was making things to wake up, to let people wake up to certain ideas or something like that. But it took me away from the sort of the journalistic side of things, and I kind of went down the path of waking up as a sort of an enlightenment, as something of meditation. And so I kind of went down the path of these kind of Eastern religions, where that's sort of a central part of their concepts. And I kind of got stuck into that. I spoke with a lot of local Buddhists. I meditated with them. I interviewed them. I started going through some old texts in the libraries and what I could find online. And I was kind of really struck by kind of because a lot of people know about meditation, but I feel like there's a lot of old stories and imagery and worlds and spaces in these old religions that I was just really inspired by. And so really what I wanted to do was create a game where there was a modern storytelling medium, like a video game, used to tell these really old stories. Hence why the tagline of the game is a retelling of the world's oldest stories. And that's what Kingdom Car is. And I didn't do very well out of it. My tutors didn't really like it. They thought it was a bit weird, and they thought it was a bit slow, and that it didn't really have a target audience. And ultimately led to me not meeting my target grade. So I sulked for about a month about that. But then I went back and I made the game a little bit more weird and added a few more scenes and released it in 2018 to the public. And I had a few people pick it up and they were quite happy with it. But it got most of its attention when I featured it in the 2020 Black Lives Matter bundle on itch.io. That got a lot more attention then. And I think it was well responded. The game gets a lot of 5-star reviews and it gets a lot of 1-star reviews. I think you either love it or you hate it. I think that's just kind of the nature of the game. So here we go. You guys can make your own call. It is quite a fun game to play yourself. There's a few dialogue trees and options. I think a few people leave it thinking, oh, I got the this ending or I got the that ending, but it's fairly on rails. I think just a disclaimer before we go in, the game, it does have quite strong violence. It's not gratuitous. It's not out of place.
What happened?
And it covers some heavy themes. And there's also some themes, I've watched some playthroughs where people have interpreted it to be a little bit heavier than maybe I intended. So just kind of, it explores things like death and afterlife and things like that, which, just as a heads up. And so I'm going to be just like the garden path. So I'm going to be talking mostly about kind of my process, how I made it, and a bit on game design. I'm quite strictly not going to be going into like, this is what this means, this is what this represents, just because that's sort of, sort of dies with me, I think, when I publish the work. But feel free to talk about that. I think a fair criticism of the game is sort of maybe how surface level a lot of the explorations of its themes are. But I think the game has always proved to be a good introduction to those themes, and I think it really gets people talking whenever I've played it with people, and I've always got the impression that people were excited to have the opportunity to talk about everything the game covers while they're playing it. And I think ultimately that's what I set the game up to do. So I'm really proud of the work. I think it's still up to the garden path. It's my proudest piece, and I'm excited for Fern to play it and to
I'm
get
excited too.
her thought and see what you guys think as well.
Yeah.
It should be about an hour, but with commentary and everything.
Time for me and chat to overanalyze every single detail in the game and think about what the meaning behind everything is.
But feel free to, and if anybody else has any ideas. Nez-chan is in the chat. Nez-chan reviewed the game. It was my first ever review in a publication. He reviewed it for Gaming on Linux, so really cool that Nez-chan's here in the chat.
Yeah.
Sparrow asks, was this before or after Cold Valley? I made this a year after Cold Valley, and it's about twice the size in its scope. But yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah, thank you all so much for being here, by the way. Let's hop into it. Remember to stay hydrated like Louis. If you don't have a drink, go get one.
A lot of talking parches you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to do the voices for.
I can do the voices. It is morning, isn't it? Alright, so we can say, yes, I just woke up. No, don't you know it's the afternoon? Oh, gaslight the game. I'm into it. Where am I? Who are you? Okay, well, as a person in their unhinged era, I'm going to gaslight the game. Don't you realize that it's not the morning? You may well be right. I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe right. I am right. It's the afternoon. Where am I? Who are you? I will continue the unhinged Gaslighting. I'm a terrible person. Sometimes we're born in the morning. Sometimes the afternoon. But if it's our first time waking up, does that mean it's morning? But I haven't just been born. I've been alive for some time. That doesn't make any sense. We stand a girl boss. That's right. Gatekeep, girl, gas. Wait. All right, yeah. We've been alive for quite some time, just a couple of years. Maybe. But here, you're new to me. You're new to everything. You didn't exist to me until the code for this program was executed. Oh my god, Louis, this is so meta. You may as well be newborn. By that logic, everyone I meet must be newborn too. No, I'm a person with history and memories. No, everyone's a newborn in this world. We decide. The real world must have had a beginning. And a little while later, you were born into it. Much the same, this world is just a program that was launched. And now you've been born into it, so to speak. But I'm not inside the program. I'm outside looking in. Are we actually speaking as us, or are we a character in the game? Yeah, we're outside, right? Right, everyone? Are we?
There was a really interesting. We had a VTuber I was showing with Fern earlier.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really interesting that you had this doing this conversation, having this person playing a character as a had this persona that didn't exist, also kind of communicating with this persona that didn't exist. I just thought that was the peak dynamic of the game. I really
For sure.
that.
And then it's like over the on the side of the dialogue, so it looks like it's like actually a character in the game.
Right.
All right. Well, yeah, we are outside. What do you mean? So what exactly are you? A girl boss. I'm a person. I'm a monkey. I don't know who I am. I'm just pushing buttons. Louis, when is the Twitch integration coming? We need the voting system. I can't believe you had
Twitch plays
Kingdom
Come.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could. Oh, that's an idea to write down in your notes. I'm just pushing buttons. Why exactly are you pushing these buttons? To become a famous streamer. I mean, I'm curious where all this goes. Curious? What's that? A newborn term. The desire to learn the unknown. Why would you want to learn? Oh no, yeah. Now it is creepy, Smashman.
It goes in and out of creepy and...
Yeah, well that's just the perfect balance. Okay, so we can say learning is what makes me human, but we can also choose the more AI option that's so I can better my understanding and take over the human race. I mean, what? Like your mind is a kind of system. Oh no, we are in the program. I'm not sure I'm not a robot, but I guess that's what we'll say. I'm not a robot. Aren't you? How dare you? I suppose I am in some way if I am in the program, which we totally changed our mind about in this character's lore. Yeah, we just we thought we were the gaslighting manipulator, but it turns out these two eyes, they got us. We're all following some kind of instruction. The universe is limitless, but we're limited by our own outlook, our own flesh. You might not realize it, but your choices are already becoming more and more limited. They are, aren't they? Because we only had like one option when we were going to say I'm not a robot.
I felt the need to reference that. I think when I was doing the dialogue tree, I kind of needed to hourglass it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which kind of all comes to I'm not a robot.
Are you flesh? We're both built from something. From the ground up. Do you believe yourself to be real? Oh, I would like to let chat decide this one. Are we real? Yes or no in chat, please.
Maybe I think this is the last dialogue option, so just while people answer, I'll just say, oh, who said it? Someone, yeah, Sparrow. I had played the Talos Principle, and I think it shows in this game. It is one of my favorite games, and I was very much inspired by the Talos Principle. I think it really wears that on its sleeve.
I am real. True, but are
you're
we
real fan?
Okay, so we have 2 for no and 2 for yes. Oh, 3 for no. Okay, we're gonna go with no. You're not the only one. Ooh. Ooh. Your eyes are the only... Wait, are the only you can see through. Your perspective is the only one you can understand. And what if everything else is a facade, a fake? So what if all of this is a construction? Is this any less real? Oh, you've obtained a pedal. I love
I got
pedals.
you guys. It's a collectathon. You thought it wasn't. You thought it wasn't.
Oh. Oh, birds flying low. You know how I'd wager. Ka is just beyond the passage. I'm gonna have terrible voiceovers for these characters. I'll be traveling alone now. Yeah. I'll honor that. I'll pray you don't ache. No, I'll ache, I'm sure. I thank you both for sharing that weight with me until now. Be seeing you.
This is a lot of people when they first played the game didn't realize I was doing the whole collage and pattern thing, and so the fire just kind of looked like I ripped.
Oh my god, yeah.
Ripped the worst fire GIF I could find online, but it is intentional.
Oh, and I hope we don't meet any danger. I like his wave eyebrows.
I think he's my favorite character in the game. I always had an affinity. I'm not sure why. I feel like I could have a beer with him, you know?
Yeah, he would have a beer with you.
So this is just the title screens here. So Mar Hepto said, I absolutely love the character designs in this game. What are some of the artistic inspirations there? So I really just drew things. Every character I just drew just the once, and because I didn't have time to really take anything further. So, but everything is sort of designed. I can't remember. I should have looked it up. But the name of the style they're all kind of imitated from is that pattern work. And I kind of thought it would be cool if the game sort of built everything. It was kind of so I took these. You see the collage things in the background, and then sort of combining that with the pattern work. I kind of created the rule where everything that was kind of natural and in the world was the pattern work, and everything that was sort of slightly askew and strange would be collage. So those are my hands there.
I love your hand trees.
My hand trees, slightly contorted.
Oh. Hello.
And if anybody's played Grim Fandango, then they'll know that I basically completely lifted the land of the living for these guys.
I did not expect to have Twin Peaks vibes happening with these reversed. I missed out on the voiceover.
They were saying that there's a well nearby and they should leave their water behind.
Yeah. The weight of the
Extra
water.
text is.
More water is certainly no bad thing. Farewell. We love water in this house.
little travel scene here.
Yeah. They're well creepy heads. Oh, murder. Oh no. Over there. Oh, we have to do it.
And we get the first involvement. You get to click on a dead body.
Yay. And I like this character. I'm upset. They deceived and devoured him. Oh, the merchant heads? Soon there will be nothing left. We must honor him. We thought for ourselves. Oh, we're narrating. He trusted them blindly. We learned from the dead. We should move on. Ka is a stone's throw away. Come.
I realized a lot of people pointed out that it was a bit cold that you just kind of walk over his dead body at the end there, but I didn't really have time to do a whole like.
It's crossing to the cold. Over the cold body.
Right. Especially after he says we must honor him, and then they just like leave him there.
Yeah. I mean, we're honoring him by not doing the same thing he did, I guess.
That's is the gist of it. So this was actually one of my, before I got the wake up thing, this was, I think just after, but this was before I developed Kingdom Come. I actually developed this animation sort of separately, but it was still, because I'd settled in on the sort of the kingdom idea, because I was sort of exploring the ideas of like the kingdom of your mind and sort of how your mind sort of being this place with different rooms and avenues, which is kind of what the game is about. And so this was me sort of using that same style I was mentioning earlier, kind of creating a piece out of it. If anybody wants to know how to do a really good something like this, where it looks like it's drawing itself, I basically you draw the whole thing and then you just erase it frame by frame and then you reverse it.
Oh my god, that is genius.
This was a good sort of 2 days, like maybe 24 hours work over 2 days, but you put on a podcast and and I think it came out well. It's a little bit staggered, but
we didn't notice that. That was really cool. I'm having a great time with this. I think it's really awesome.
Good. Again, so this is kind of a 10-minute scene where you don't really do anything, but
I mean,
it gets a bit more involved.
That's gaming.
That's gaming.
Hey, listen. We're here for different reasons. I think you'll have better luck with this than I will. Oh my god, collection. It just makes me feel something,
And
right.
I put the little light bulbs on the gate at the top there, but I don't know if I don't know why I did that. But
are you sure?
Sort of like the gates to the kingdom. Who did the music? I did the music, yeah. And it's available for free on Bandcamp.com.
Oh. We do have a Bandcamp command, I think. I wonder if it's just like BC or something.
We were talking about it last time.
Yeah.
And I forgot to mention the game is currently, I put it on Pay What You Want on itch, and I'll donate anything that comes to charity, or I haven't decided which charity. There's a local like children's zoo around the corner who recently got broken into, so I might give it to them. But if anybody would like to pick up the game, you can pay whatever price you want.
Oh.
The analogy of standing too close to the painting
So this is a game design thing. You do actually need to move through this corridor. It's something that I needed to flag a bit more. These are my beautiful eyes, of course.
Oh. Didn't realize. Here, I thought it was just like some stock eyes.
Find a better perspective of my life and where I need to be. For me to wake up, for me to have this moment of awakening of where my life was going, or where my life had been. A story of new beginning, a new chapter, new outlook, new perspective. And this is all thanks to allowing myself to just sort of wake up to my own life.
Yeah, who is speaking, Louis?
So question, who's speaking? there's going to be a few of them. I won't tell you who it is every time, but I put out a advertisement to basically ask people like what made them feel awake, and I got a handful of recordings.
Oh.
Then I also went out and recorded a few on the field. So very very Talos Principle again, if you've played that. But I think it roots the game into some kind of reality. Here we have the fan favorite Teapot Man. And this is the first scene I made of the game. This was kind of the pilot scene, I suppose.
Oh. Hello. There is no rush. Care for tea? Oh. Yeah, that's how I drink my tea as well. Straight into the skull. Oh. No more room.
So I'll just say about the text. Actually, I remember I had a what do you call them? I had like a review with the tutor about my work, and because it was graphic design and everything, they were like, how many different fonts are you using? And I was like, a whole lot of fonts, every font I could find. And they were like, we think you should use like just pick one really good font and just stick with that. And then I went home and basically went, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So
that's okay. We've all been victim to using too many fonts on the same project.
But it was kind of, the idea of it wasn't to be necessarily readable. It was to kind of add to the chaos of the character, I guess. So
yeah,
I thought that kind of fit.
To
be fair, I don't think I'd do it again. I did it with the merchants earlier, and I do it with the Teapot Man here. But yeah, I think it's just these guys.
They didn't get it, Smash Man. I don't know who they are, but
to be fair, they were like asking for posters and books, and I came to them with this. So maybe they weren't too sure what to say. But I'm being unfair to them. They gave me a lot of tips in the game. I feel like it would have been a very different game because I had an idea of what it was going to be in my head, and the whole kind of pattern and collage thing, the whole kind of past and present thing, I totally wouldn't have done if I wasn't sort of trying to appease this kind of more modern approach. And so I think it's probably a better game for it, certainly a different game.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible to be full on tea. It is when it's your head only holds so much capacity.
It might explode. Oh. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I solved the puzzle. Are we gonna I don't know why we would bring the tea back up, but and now we can go back and get more tea. So
probably the best thing of game design here is this fence used to not be there because people they'd pour the tea out, and I mean you've spent the whole game going from left to right, and everybody would just want to keep going, and then I put the fence up, and actually watching a lot of people play, they still get to that point and just think, how do I get over this fence? And they don't. And even with the stones there and everything, which is meant to sort of be continuity, so I think putting something in earlier that kind of creates that sense of like you're not just going from left to right, but actually you're kind of you're going in all in left, right, and up and down. So quite funny. So maybe if I put a sheer cliff there or something, I don't know.
And then they'd be like, I can climb this, right?
Maybe. But yeah, a little bit of game design.
Yeah, I feel quite clever now, having gone back.
Yeah, no, well done.
Thank you.
I'm surprised you didn't. It trips most people up.
More tea? Absolutely. Always, yes. This pour is dedicated to Pixie. Oh, we're spilling.
A sharp drop off. Yeah, that could have been but I hadn't even considered that.
Honestly, I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you don't have to do this, but I would like to give the well some more tea. Can we continue? Will it eventually overflow? How many rounds do we have to make?
I think that's another thing. I get a lot of people. I'm going to spoil it a little bit here, but you don't want to get stuck in the loop. The well is. I had a lot of people who I tested the game, and they would go, "I'm just stuck. I just keep asking for tea," and then I'm filling up the well, that's something that was my fault. I should have.
I know.
But maybe
I was
I
gonna go
don't
back, but I just like the well. What happens if we say no though? Will he be mad? Oh. Best we don't fill our minds with tea. I mean, I'd like to. Oh. Joker moment. Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe you need the agency to say you don't want more tea. But
I mean, I'm kind of upset that I didn't grab a bit of extra tea from my brain before we did that.
you want your head to be clear.
I see. Maybe? I thought that was maybe a road that we could go up. Oh, it is. Nice.
It is.
Cool.
Bit of a funny one, that one.
Good stuff.
And now you can tell I was playing Witcher 3 at the time. When was this? 2016.
Ooh, I want to go to... Oh, wait. Is that... I can't tell if the font is a C or a... So I was going to say I want to go to Strawberry Farms, but I don't know if
Strawberry Farms, yeah.
Yeah.
The music, I've just got a little keyboard thing, and you just have VST instruments. I wrote some of the cello, and I paid a cellist to record some of it for me, which you can hear in this track. And it does add a lot to it,
Yeah,
but
for
most
sure.
of it is VSTs.
We love VSTs.
We love VSTs.
All right, so we can click all of these. Are we free?
Anything that's circled, yeah.
Yeah. So we can go to Strawberry Farms.
You can, there you go.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is that the same with the Garden Path? It is, for the music, yeah. The same software and everything. I've just gotten a little bit better at music production since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you growing? This year? Strawberries. Why are you working in the rain?
Thanks, Chris.
And because it's raining. You could grab a hoe and help out. Oh my god, it's the old gardener. No, I'm okay. Okay, sure. I mean, now we're this nice little lad. I mean, I'll be helpful. Now that we're a real... Oh, you don't have any arms. That's awkward. Well, thanks for offering. Say, I think that one at the end is ready to harvest. You can take it out. You can take it if you'd like. With my mouth?
With a little bit of game magic.
Nice. Oh, a petal and a strawberry. I love that.
I told
for
you it was a
us.
collectathon.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
The very different cinematic universe. I keep my universes separate. Little jars. I keep them on the shelf.
Nah, it doesn't mean we can't make a pop quiz out of it. Everyone who made it to the stream knows more than everyone else. So, the next question would be, how many strawberries are at Strawberry Farms? Oh wait, I didn't actually look at what this area is called.
This was the Stagnant Haze, the one at the top.
Oh great, I'm sure it's going to be very cheerful and not a problem. That's fun. I'm reading a book that is all about hazes right now, so not
Okay.
sure this is how I imagine a haze in that book, but
I'm not actually sure what. Maybe I don't know. What is a haze? What do
is
you
a
mean
haze?
by haze? Just
yeah,
like a general.
I guess it's just, it depends what universe the haze is in. That's so dope. It's
There's actually I forget this but there's more when you stand still. They're different to the ones that when you move. So there's
oh, hold on.
I forgot that's the case. There's like one that's like a hand as well.
Yeah, the hand.
Yeah, it just kind of only appears if you stand still.
That's fun.
The petal collect sound. It is. I mean, it's a similar key to the Garden Path, and it's a similar way of so yeah, it does sound similar, but it's not in the garden path. But yeah,
Oh. Oh.
Yum, yum, yum. Little moth. Hello.
Are you a moth? I don't know. Am I a moth?
Oh, yes. My sweet little moth,
Oh my god, it's me.
drawn to the flame. You couldn't resist.
What's your obsession with moths?
I eat moths.
Oh, my mouse had a bit of a hiccup. Do you want to eat me?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, 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 little moth. It is quite liberating, really, to be entirely consumed.
Why would I want to be consumed?
Oh, well, you see. We're all so lost. To be consumed is to be held, little moth. To be held is to be comfortable. What do you say?
Well, okay, let's try.
Stay so still. Don't try and resist now. It won't sting a bit.
No, I'm just gonna be consumed by the void. Oh. Oh wow. Oh, we made it. We made it back. It's fine. I'm sure nothing bad happened. I love this. Thank you. I can't believe this is like I am getting paid to do this right now as we speak. I could
So that
be
was-
doing sheets, but I'm doing this.
yeah.
Sorry, Louis.
Yeah, this is that's like the main scene. You haven't quite finished it yet, but that was the main scene that I put in after the fact, after the game, just because it's a little bit more fun than the other scenes. But
Yeah, I loved it.
we'll await its conclusion.
All right. What happens if we go back? I mean, you don't have to answer. Is it good? Should we? Well, maybe we'll come back after the other ones. We do another round and see if anything changed. You want to go back now? Alex, if you want to be consumed again, all you had to do was say. We all want to be held, sometimes by maidens in Elden Ring, and sometimes by consumption in Kingdom Come. Consume. Oh. Alright, hey.
Hello there, sir. Oh, no, we're a sir. How may I help you today? You took up. We lost our petals.
Oh my god, who are you anyway? You took all my petals.
Who? Me? I think you got the wrong guy.
I know it was you. You ate me and took all my petals.
I'm sorry to hear that. No use crying over spilled petals.
Or consumed.
There's far more pressing matters. Don't you think? Let's have a chat.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever stop to think about how big the universe really is?
Sometimes.
And how small you really are?
Sometimes.
And how little you really matter?
Sometimes.
And how there's so much more pain than pleasure?
Sometimes.
And how the expanse of nothingness will never be explored?
Sometimes.
And how no matter how hard you try, everything will end anyway?
Yeah, that's why I spend all my savings. I mean, sometimes.
And how one day someone will say your name for the last time.
Sometimes.
And how history does nothing but repeat.
Yeah, like when you consume me. Like when you trick me into a conversation that is so existential that I eventually agree to be consumed again. Sometimes.
And how you're just wasting your time even now.
Yeah.
And how time keeps running out so fast. And how small you really are. And how little you really matter.
This is not going to be a 1 hour stream. This is a 5 hour
Could
stream
be a bit
now.
long.
Please don't go.
You have the agency, Fern.
I have the agency to waste my time elsewhere. Come back, I baked biscuits. Okay.
Too easy.
I'm so glad you came back.
Oh no, I clicked. Well, okay.
Do you ever stop to think about how big the universe really is? Please don't go.
Yeah, we're going. What did you bake this time? Nothing. That's what I thought.
You're making a mistake.
Oh, just got a bit confused there. It's fine.
It does, yeah. If you click in not quite where it wants you to, it sends you back.
That's okay. It was just like our character having a moment of weakness.
Had a moment.
It's fine. It's only human. Aha.
There they are.
There they are. That's nice. I'm glad. We didn't get biscuits, but we got our petals back, so that's almost as good.
Yeah, so not as rooted in the script, sure, as some of the other scenes, but still, yeah. I think it was the kind of the scene I wanted to make, and I didn't quite get the time. So
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It's the only scene you don't have to. You can go through the whole game without playing that scene.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense because you don't lose your petals if you don't go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you lose the strawberry?
You didn't lose the strawberry.
Thank
Fret
God.
not.
Let's go to the woods.
Well, I am a huge procrastinator,
Same.
and it causes me a lot of emotional pain. So I struggle every time I try to write, but then when I get to write, when I get those words down on paper, I get this feeling of this burst of energy, like I can do anything. So that's when I feel most awake.
I really wanted to capture like when you're looking at the trees from the floor at the back there, and I don't know how successful it was, but
Yeah.
because we did a thing in Bristol where it was a really cold day, and we paid to go and lay down on the ground, and we put on headphones, and it played to us in a forest, and it played this recording about how we would basically decompose if we had died right there in the woods. Which sounds like it's something I do most weekends, but I promise it was quite unusual. But that's kind of what inspired. This is kind of like what I saw when I was when I went through that.
Classic Bristol.
It is classic Bristol.
Oh, and also murder. Got
Also
distracted by the
murder.
trees, but also all the leaves are red, and I wonder if that has anything to do with the murder. This person has fairy wings, and that is very intriguing to me. But I don't think we can click them. I think we can click only this.
I want to know who did this. I demand to know. You're wasting your energy by shouting. We need to remove the arrow now. I don't give a damn. I won't remove this arrow until I know. I want them to see what they did. Who were they? Why did they do this? Where does he live?
Ooh, he.
Is he tall or short? I demand to know.
He's getting very theatrical.
By the heavens, you're bleeding really badly. And I'll continue to bleed until I know. I hope he's happy. I hope.
I'm so sorry for ruining your game.
I hope that
No, it's good.
he.
Yeah, you overexerted yourself, bestie. Didn't have all that energy left.
There he goes.
You actually keeping it in stops him from bleeding out faster. That is so true, Pixie.
I believe that's the case, yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you know, hi, Sketchy.
That idiot was my friend. I lost his voice.
I think that they were quite similar.
Yeah, spending his last moments on wasted questions. Questions he'd never known the answer to. It was always like him to have too much to. I lost the last word.
Too much
this time.
pride.
Too much pride. This was his.
What could it be?
He doesn't need it now, I guess. And I'm sure you'd do better with it than I would. Oh, nice. Everybody's got a pedal. This is sounding like lemongrass. Okay. There are worse places to die. Yeah,
True.
he's ready. He's ready to be buried underneath a tree, which is the best way, in my opinion. You know.
This scene actually, it ranked pretty high. I would ask people like what their favourite scene was, what their least favourite scene. I'm surprised. I thought this scene was quite simple, but people ranked it pretty highly. So I'm happy with that. Maybe it's the nice tree.
Yeah. Marhefta says small detail, but I like that we've been collecting petals without any context to know how many petals you'd need.
It's only because we haven't yet been to the place that tells you how many petals you have, but that's okay. I think maybe a counter would have been cool, but maybe I hadn't figured that out at the time.
Yeah. Where's our inventory, Louis? Unbelievable.
Yeah, no inventory.
Game
Haven't
is
figured out.
unfinished.
The engine definitely supports inventories, but didn't fancy figuring that one out. I made this whole game in about 2 months. No, three months.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so
Big head.
little. Do you ever stop to think about how little you are?
Sometimes.
And how big the world is?
Just the head starts talking, yeah.
I can't stop looking at the eyes. Like, I feel like they're gonna follow me. Oh, okay, we can go up there. Let's,
It's a cool Buddha.
yeah.
I've had a few people when this scene comes up and they immediately go, wow, and I think it's kind of interesting because the actual Buddha isn't that big. I just put some hills next to it, but it's amazing how that sort of gives it suddenly this sense of scale.
Yeah.
People often have this visceral reaction to the lips. I've always thought that's quite funny. They're not mine, I hasten to add. But I like the idea that they're Buddha's lips. I think that's, or at least that Buddha's lips.
Oh, but they're supposed
He's
to be
got
stone.
these very, very fleshy lips.
The blowhole. And we are staring at a great whale. Once champion of the oceans. Okay. He now lies dried and withered for us all to survey. And this person is very intelligent, you can tell.
He's got his little book. I phoned in some of these lesser characters, but I think he's got the snobby look, doesn't he? He's got his little nose.
Yeah, he's very he's held high. A whale, but on land. Fascinating.
Well, I guess it does look a bit like a hatchet, doesn't it?
Oh.
A two-sided, yeah. It's meant to be a little book. I never thought of that.
Yeah, you can kind of see the lines, but maybe it's hard to see depending on quality of the stream. All right, let's go see who's here. Oh my god, I'm more interested in who's over there, to be honest, but we'll get there. Oh, the ear. I took too long to choose a voice.
Oh, I thought this stone was perhaps man-made, but now there's no mistaking.
Go on.
This stone is entirely organic. See the smoothness of the erosion?
It's so smooth.
And inside, a cave. Its caverns twist and swirl in ways too strange to be constructed. This is the making of a god.
So true, bestie. The human body, it sure is something.
These caves are remarkable.
Reminds me of I've been trying to find a movie that I saw when I was younger. Actually, a couple. There's one where the characters travel into somebody's body, and it's very disturbing and interesting.
There's quite, there's a few,
that's
they shrink themselves down really small.
Yeah, exactly. Not the
Yeah.
Doctor Who episode.
There's a Futurama episode they do that, isn't there?
Yeah, but I think this was a
This is a movie, is
that I
there?
watched
Yeah,
in
okay.
school or something, and I've never been
Yeah.
able to find it again. But maybe it's for the best. But I keep thinking about it sometimes.
Was it live action? Magic School
Yeah,
Bus? It could have
yeah.
been.
It
Was it Magic School Bus?
It was.
The movie.
It was live action, and
They definitely did that in Magic School Bus. I remember the
okay.
the red blood cells
Yeah.
flying by. That's always
think that's-
because the way in is always through the blood, isn't it? There's always red blood cells flying around.
Mm. So maybe that was it then.
Maybe.
Ooh,
I'm not sure
this-
if that was a movie or just an episode though. I can't remember.
This guy has frog vibes.
Hmm.
The hat could kind of resemble the eyes of a frog,
Oh yeah, true.
and then the shape of the head is very frog energy. If anything.
I think I was going for a cowboy.
Funny, ain't it? How they both see things from their own perspective. But they ain't seeing the bigger picture. We both know it's really an elephant. I like your open mind. Here, take this for your travels.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Southern Cowboy Frogman.
Take care, friend.
I like the idea of this character who you see at the beginning and you think they're going to be the bastion of knowledge, and then they're just as wrong as everybody else, despite his calm confidence.
I mean, I love that they're all so confident.
Yeah, I suppose that's part of it. He's confident in a different way, isn't he? He's like that guy who turns to the camera and goes, "And so it came to pass." At least was what I was trying to go for.
Yeah. Let's go to the village. Oh, hello. Psst.
I had a friend who played this, and he said, "No one good ever starts what they're about to say with psst."
You won't like what you're about to see. I can promise you that. But I know how to help them. I just need a seed of any kind from each house. What do you say? We can help them. I just need the seeds.
I don't know, bestie. I'm kind of scared, to be honest. I'm worried about what helping them means. Ooh.
So this is German expressionism out the wazoo, really. And I'm trying to remember if I put the little houses at the back there in the original game. I can't remember. But people often click to try and go there, so maybe I should have put a fence.
I want to use the well, but it's full of tea. Oh no, who did that? It wasn't me.
The best line is if you click him again.
Oh well.
Get it?
Yeah.
'Cause it's a well.
Sometimes. Actually, let's go in this house first, because we're so efficient. Efficient Gaming is the new channel name.
If you were told you only had so long left to live, what would you do? Is there a crime in doing nothing? I think I just want to breathe.
We love capitalism in this house. I think we should just want to breathe.
Hmm.
Yeah, the perspective is really cool, Alex. I agree.
Sort of deliberately janky, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, but that's like the entire game. You
A
know?
little
like
bit, yeah.
deliberately like Oh, do you have any seeds?
Seeds? No, none here, I'm afraid.
Are you sure? Okay, bye. Oh. Well, you're big. Take that, blob. Void blob. Do you ever think about how big you are? All the time.
All the time. Self-conscious about it. Is the expansive nothingness self-conscious?
Oh.
Hello. Dad, what were you what were you doing out of bed? You've hurt your head so badly. Don't remember. I think I wanted a cup of coffee.
Do you have any seeds?
Now's not the best time, I'm afraid.
What? Shocked. Can't believe it.
To me, when I made that scene, I was always like, this is like the saddest scene in the game, because he just wanted his cup of coffee.
Yeah.
um,
Honestly, same.
but different people come away with it differently.
So, like, you would say that the scene where, like, your friend dies and you walk over him is, not as sad.
I don't know, there's something so tragic. He just wanted his coffee.
I think the hardest was sorting through the clothes. Oh, his clothes. I could still see him in them. They smelled like him, I think. Everything else was all just stuff.
Yeah, we're not really very self-aware of how we come across.
Well, you have the option.
You do, but I am, I'm annoying.
There used to be like a chest of drawers in the scene, and it just disappeared one day, and I never brought it back. Maybe it was a bit too knowing.
Oh. Okay.
Nice game efficiency there.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest. It seems often there isn't a simple solution. Maybe even no solution at all. Shame about the seeds.
Oh my god. Okay, would have given them a different voice knowing that. But that would have also broken everybody's eardrums, so like maybe not. Or only been heard by dogs.
I didn't know you had that in you. But...
Oh, listen, when I used to stream Final Fantasy XIV, there's a character called Minfilia, and I really didn't like her. So I gave her the squeakiest, most terrible voice in the world. And
why didn't you like her? I don't know.
Because
she's a bit personalityless, I suppose.
She's really annoying.
She tells you what to do, doesn't she?
She keeps like bugging you about pray return to the waking sands, and I just don't pray want to return. I just pray she disappears from the plot.
Yeah, with that scene, a touch which you might, but you don't have to ask for the seeds was always just something that I put in the game. You don't even need to talk to them after you've heard what they've had to say, which it kind of clocks the. Well, I'll stay quiet because there's a voice.
Oh yeah, sorry.
6 or 7 months ago now, I wasn't in the best place. I couldn't bear the idea of them seeing me that way. The darkest scars, they were the toughest. I lost touch with the world around me. Then I couldn't believe it, but things began to clear up for me, and I felt the sun on my face. awake. Even to this day.
I'm sure there's like a Resident Evil character, isn't there, with a
Oh
is it
yeah.
pyramid head on,
Yeah, Pyramid Head.
which I think I probably was aware of, but
I mean, this is more of like a
Yeah, it's
one
like
of
a-
those dice or something. I don't know.
Negative use for the stairs, yeah.
Oh,
Want a
think
fresh
I'd-
head?
I'd done kind of left to right with the because you need the space to hear the audio track, and I think I just tried some up and down, but it works quite well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Triangle one, it's a D. Is it a D4? Or is it like a D3?
I have
remember.
no idea.
Oh, you should, Pixie. You should know. You've got like a
Yeah.
a million dice. Is it a D4? Okay. How many sides are in a pyramid?
Yeah, I guess 4.
It is 4.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
count.
that makes sense.
It's fine.
But then doesn't it? But it can be a D3, can't it? Sorry, I'm rambling. Because you read the top number. I might be wrong. I can't remember. Yeah. Do you want a new headphone?
Yeah. Why not?
Coming right up.
Oh, okay. Ah. Oh, nice. Okay, well, the other one was stained with tea, so that's good. That this one is probably cleaner on the inside. All done. It's not exactly the same. There used to be tea in mine. I want my old head back, actually.
What? No one's ever asked for their old head. Why would you even want it?
Because of the tea. I felt more like it was my head. I've had that head my whole life. I grew up with it. That head was me. It defined me.
Well, okay. If you want to be all sentimental about it.
I like his little swivel.
I love
Uh,
it. Oh, nice.
I think that's the one.
How would you know?
Got some pond scum on it, though.
Well, now we just have some more, some more experience to our head. Some more flavor.
It's been places.
It's been places and seen things. Particularly the depths of the water. Actually, can we talk again? I just never stop.
Well, at least you're happy now.
Thank you.
Really let him down.
Yeah. Listen, sometimes you just gotta, sometimes you have to make decisions.
Oh, it's not updated the pin there. We're technically at the bottomless pit.
Oh.
I just noticed.
Yeah, we are. Well, everyone's totally seeing a pin at the bottomless pit. Girl Boss Gatekeep, Gaslight, everything.
There we go.
There we go, yeah. Oh. Okay.
It's the big boy.
The big boy. Have
This
you ever
one was
thought
fun
about how small you are?
to
I'll never stop memeing about this game now.
see.
That's true, Marhepto. But also, maybe the pedal just came with it. Maybe it was in the water.
I think that's the idea. Yeah, it collected the petal while it was down there. D4 on a D4, the numbers are the points top of the front. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, back to.
That's okay. We missed them saying, "I feel sad. I feel so
Yes,
sad."
Clayman feels sad. Yeah.
Yeah. We can say you can't be sad. You're made from clay. But I think it's more sentimental to ask, why are you sad? I don't know. I've just always been sad. Oh my god, stop being
What a
so
morph
relatable.
Do you have morph in Norway? Is that just like an English thing? Do you know morph?
No.
It's like a. Right, yeah, Bristol was. It was Aardman, wasn't it? Yeah, so Bristol. It's this kind of clay brown man, but he had a long nose, so not quite morph.
It sounds like you've been built to say you're sad. You can't know sadness until you know pleasure. Oh. I mean, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna say it sounds like you've been built to say you're sad. No, I really feel it. I really feel so sad. Oh, I feel so mean. But
I think, yeah, the one thing I regret about this scene in particular is there isn't really a be nice to him
yeah.
button, unfortunately.
But if that's what you're built to say, then you're not actually sad. Every person is built one way or another. And we're all built differently. I don't know why he sounds like such a children cartoon character, but like it just happened. I made choices. I could train a parrot to say it's sad. It doesn't mean it is. I was never built. Are you sure? Well, let's say the parrot thing. So you don't believe me because I'm made from clay? Yes, because you're made from clay. No, because the only feelings I really know are my own. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Introspective. And yet I am a clay man. Formed in a clay world. And maybe you too are mud and water. And this whole tragedy is that despite the fact we are the same, that sadness can never be shared. Well, now I am sad. That's sad, don't you think? Yes. I think so too. Thank you for visiting, at least. I think it's made me at least a little bit less sad. I added a little in there, but I'm still very sad. Here, a gift for you. Yay. Oh, more happy.
He doesn't actually say more happy. I think that's a bug. But he's a
More
bit too
happy.
tall for the text.
Well, you know.
Maybe
that
he does. I
happens.
can't remember.
He's just,
One of those.
you know, he's just so big.
I feel like there was a big thing in like maybe the late 90s or the early 2000s where a lot of games suddenly had a lot of clay animation figures in them. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
But there is something kind of inherently a little bit unsettling about them.
Oh, yeah, no, I absolutely.
Which is kind
Part of me is like very scared of clay animation.
of right.
But like, but he seems nice. He's just sad.
He's nice, yeah. He's just sad. But it is quite striking. I feel like, yeah, I knew I wanted one character that kind of was made of the collage and that I'd animated myself. It was fun to make. I don't think he lasted very long. I think I got a few of those shots. That one where he's sitting down at the back was probably his last. I think he probably didn't survive that. But I'm amazed his arms stayed on. They're really long, aren't they?
Yeah.
But he did stand up.
Yeah. For the record, I'm still very, very sad. Thank you. I will keep that in mind. Also, I don't know if we said welcome in, Jubal.
Welcome in. Was he all clay or molded on an... he was all clay. I just slapped it down and saw what came out.
Alright, so we're over here. Let's go
It's interesting that golems, etc., tend to be portrayed in fantasy as baked clay, hard-finished, plodding, or unfinished fluid clay. Gives a different theme to the thing. That's true, yeah. Yeah, because here he's quite a soft clay. It was plasticine, I think.
Yeah.
Always loved clay animation, Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride. Yeah, good films. I need to see Corpse Bride again. I haven't seen it in a long time. I remember being terrified of it as a kid. It starts off quite scary, doesn't it? But then it's like a bit...
it gets more colorful and stuff.
Yeah, towards the end.
Ooh. Watch party? Ooh.
Watch party. Copyright, Pixie, copyright.
I mean, not on Twitch. Unless it's on Prime Video, then you can actually do a watch party on Twitch. Sorry, I'm just busy vibing. Like, I know there's stuff to interact with.
This is objectively the greatest piece of music I've written.
Yeah. Oh.
I think it was me trying to rip off. Thundercat's got a song called "Oh She It's X," and I tried to rip off that basically. It's a good song. I recommend it. It's for when you're like at a party and then they play your song, which is X. Yeah, that's the vibe.
I'm learning so much about the world.
This is another scene that ranked quite high. I think it was the most of. I can't remember if I asked people their least favorite scene. I think.
Pretty comfy here. You should stay. Want some crisps? Absolutely. Oh man, I'm out of crisps. No! This is the saddest scene in the game. I can't believe it.
I think the crisps line is eternal. A lot of people always.
No, I want
like
crisps.
Nez Chan's already posted.
Yeah.
About crisps.
Before I even read it. Oh, they're gonna change the world. I will wait and see. Excited to see the tragedy of the crisps. Kingdom crisps.
Kingdom crisps.
I had this in my pocket. I can't remember why. Do you want it? Yes. Not a crisp though. Disappointed. Louis lured you in with the promise. I know.
Just collecting crisps.
Oh, what's everyone's favorite crisp flavor? Or chips if you're American?
Oh, what's mine?
Ooh.
Cheese and onion. I've really just recently developed an appreciation for cheese and onion. I never used to like it, but
yeah, I used to like it.
I've converted. I think my favorite crisps at the moment, they do a really spicy cheese and jalapeno. Walkers do.
Nice.
And that is a top crisp. not an ad.
They're chips here
in Canada too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, basically anywhere else than the UK, I guess.
But they're crispy, so you know.
Yeah, it's whatever. Everyone gets what crisps mean. I'm a vinegar person. Like, I like.
Yeah, salt and vinegar's good. They're all good. They're all good.
Yeah, right. Like, there's not really bad.
Savory crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Horseradish. That sounds good. I'd go for that.
Mm. You look like a vinegar person. What's that supposed to mean?
What does that mean? Yeah. This is another scene I added in later on. Just a fun addition. I like the idea that there was someone behind the projector.
Love that.
And you could talk to them.
Yeah.
It's another yeah. Didn't realise that.
Yeah. Nice rig. Oh, this whole thing. Oh. Yeah. What are you doing? I'm just doing my job. I think you're doing more harm than good. Do you enjoy your job? Well, keep it up. You enjoy it? Nah. But it pays the bills. I think you're doing more harm than good. Not my problem, man. You're a part of the problem. We're all a part of the problem, man. Oh, I'm not part of any problem. I'm not problematic. You could quit your job, do something better. I could. All right, I think that. Oh, but I'm good. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know how much leg energy would be required to run a projector. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
It would
know.
need to maintain a good tempo, wouldn't he? That would be the crucial thing.
Oh yeah, but like the wheel is very small, so there's not a
Yeah.
lot of like movement going. It's very much like a tiny
True. Yeah.
isolated movement.
That was good fun to animate, though. It's probably a lot more little things than it might look to
Yeah, I bet.
lift from a lot of different bits. He was kind of taken from that guy in Spirited Away, the caretaker dude with all the
Yeah.
I mean, he's only got 4 limbs, but that's kind of the idea.
Yeah, he's
And I
got
like
the
his
vibe.
stripy legs as well.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'll go. Yeah. Bye.
So a lot of people get stuck at this bit, but yeah, you can literally just walk out the way you came.
Yeah. I
It's
was
just a
seeing
little
if I
unclear.
could walk even further, but
Yeah.
that would be the void. Yeah, I wonder how he pays rent though. Like, you know, where does he live? In the void? Do you have to pay rent to live in the void?
I imagine so. If you need a job, you need to pay. Well, if you need to pay, if you've got a job, that implies that you got to pay something off. Doesn't it?
That's true, but what if you're just working and you don't even need to be? But you think they, well,
My favorite bit creating that montage is there's like a cave painting, and then it just zooms in on the. I don't know why, but it always makes me laugh when it happens. So we've kind of moved past it.
that's okay. I'm coming.
There it is.
Coming back.
I'm not sure how long it is. It's coming up. There we go. I don't know why.
I love that for you, Smash Man. Honestly, I think that's on brand with this game.
I've been busy working on Heather's birthday present for tomorrow, but left the stream on to the side. Keep glancing over, confused. Don't worry, I see. Don't worry, it'll all make sense. It'll all come together.
Yeah. All you need to know is we're going on a journey and we're collecting petals.
And I think now we're heading to the kingdom.
Yeah, unless we wanted to
Um,
revisit anything. But I don't know if we. Oh, I kind of wanted to go back to the farms just to see if, just see if there's anything.
I can tell you ahead of time, nothing's changed.
Okay. Also, oh, sweetest Kingdom Car.
It says, "Oh, sweetest kingdom car, may we rot in your wisdom." I think it says.
I would love to
It's
rot
quite small.
in the wisdom. That would be great. Let's go.
And this bit here is where you would keep track of if you came back to it, you keep track
And
of how
we
many
got
petals.
them all.
And we got them all.
Didn't even have to try. Just
Didn't even have to try.
efficient gaming. Oh, those stairs are very big and we are very small.
I remember I got my mum to play this, and the thing she said is, "How's he gonna get up these stairs?" And then just went, "Oh," and he starts. I guess I could have done a little animation of him like working his way up, but yeah, just a bit of game
Yeah.
magic, just slides up. They're representative stairs.
Yeah.
They're symbolic stairs.
I'm okay with it. Because you really do, you really hold on to us there. Some is just a drip in the sea. It made me wake up to just how thin or how fragile that night really is. And you look at them, they all run so fast, round and around, going somewhere. I was sat by the lake, That's all there was.
So this is another scene added later on. I think it gave the game a bit more of a pace. It used to just be that you appeared at the top of the tower, but there's a little bit more to it.
Yeah.
Most of the photos used for the collage are sourced legally. But yeah, I guess you could call them stock.
Oh,
And yeah, it's our friend.
yeah.
Oh,
facing the
friend.
wrong way.
I thought you might come by here.
Oh, that's fine. We're just playing it cool. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, whatever.
What are you doing up here?
Like you, I climbed the tower and ended up on this tree branch. The tree is dead now. It has been for some time. And then I thought, perhaps this tree climbed the tower as we did. Maybe some with similar goals, maybe not. And it decided to stop here. It didn't grow any further. Well, maybe this is where I should stay too. It seems right to me. But you, I think you should go further.
Easy for you to say. Where are we?
We made it to the heart of the kingdom. We're nearly at the very top. I thought maybe we'd see the entire world from up here. But it's all too far away now.
I'm afraid to go further. I think it's time for me to go. Ooh, just
Cool.
add a little bit of spice.
Afraid? Why?
The music suddenly got eerie. I don't know where it'll take me. It looks like there's no turning back. Yeah, the music got eerie, aka there's not a lot of it going on anymore.
Oh, you must mean my harmonica playing. It's just the rusty old thing I found near the elephant.
Oh yeah, the elephant, yeah.
Reference.
Yep.
Maybe if I practiced hard enough, I may even impress myself. I thought perhaps I'd have a melody for when you got here. But these 2 notes are fine for now.
Okay. Bye.
Stay safe.
He's just playing it simplistically, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so
And yeah, game design, you do have to go back to the tower. That's another thing. But yeah, I'm one of my favourite scenes, I think, just in terms of, again, something I added later, but just with the tree, it sort of has that foregroundy blur thing, and there's even a little subtle parallax with the kingdom behind the tower. Yeah, happy with that one.
Yeah.
And I think that is me playing the harmonica badly. If I can remember. I used to have one that I sat on my desk for some reason. I could never play it.
Realism.
Yeah.
Oh. I appreciate the remove the space in that message. Thanks. Alright. So we keep going. Unless I'm going back now, and I'm actually...
No, up is
Up is
up
the
and
way.
away.
Oh. Alright. Is this heaven?
Is this heaven?
That's what I was thinking. But then I didn't want to compare your game to a white woman's Instagram.
Oh, so yeah, I was trying to remember what it was. That's exactly what it was. Yeah.
I think if this was a white woman's Instagram, it would be very different. Oh, it just keeps on giving.
Keeps going.
Hello. Oh,
Oh, good morning.
I'm imagining them all speak.
It is morning, isn't it?
Oh. Yes, and what a beautiful morning it is. Haven't we met before? No, that was totally someone else.
Yes. What a beautiful morning. It's so nice to have this conversation. It gets ever so lonely up here in the castle. I have had something on my mind.
It's kind of giving salad fingers, I'm so sorry.
Do you believe in individuality?
Big questions.
Yeah, big questions. Yes, I am an individual. No, I can't be individual. I mean, we did just swap our head a couple of times there.
And it didn't make a jot of difference.
Didn't make any
Although
difference.
it
So I
allowed
guess
us to enter the castles.
that's true. But I guess we are an individual. If even changing our head didn't affect our individuality, or our, you know.
Ah, so you believe you are unique. Fascinating. And it makes me wonder how here we have this conversation. And it is a conversation between two. You and I.
I mean, I can't count that fast, but
So tell me, where is the you? Is it your hair?
personally, yeah, kind of.
Ah, so we
There's a
found...
whole list of things you could have gone down there.
Oh, no.
You went for hair. You went for Yes, we're good.
Oh, I see you more clearly now. For all of your matter was once something else. But they have found... But they have found you now. Here you are. And I found you too. So, tell me, once you die, where does this you and you go?
I guess into the ground. You know, like
Mm.
to heaven. It vanishes. I don't know. I mean, we don't know.
No. I thought not. Funny how everything we're made of forgets what it once was. Forgets everything. What an uphill battle we all face. You have come far to be here, you know. But I urge you to go a little farther. Take this. A ticket? This is your ticket out of here. Up, and up and up and up.
And. Didn't read those.
It is your it is your just desert. Your salvation, maybe. When your feet are so tired, we take the train. Platform 31.
Wow, there's a lot of them.
But I assure you, there is no rush.
That's right. We take our time in this house.
Perhaps you would rather slow down the time. Stay a while. After all, we have all the time in the world.
Oh, great. The game was as creepy as my voice acting. Amazing. I was right.
Spot on. I realised when I was playing this game back, there's a lot of kind of sudden tonal shifts, which, at least at this point, there's a lot of... I think there's one more coming up as well. But,
I had no idea I would be playing a horror game on a Wednesday.
but
Oh, yeah. Bring back the tea, dude.
it's all worth it.
Yeah.
I think get over on some tea. This is the scene where it could all go awry, but I'm hoping it's okay.
Do you want to read this?
The old world's fade, revealing an inner sphere. It is not nothing. Something is here. The endless change that overcomes. Oh, it worked. Okay, good. This world that was mine to discover. I carry with me the stories told in clay. It's overwhelming. Lost in myself, but I am transforming. I walk with the ancestors now.
Oh, hi, Shud. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
I close my eyes. At last there are no words left for me to speak. And that was a poem written by Oskar Kolkowski, who was a local poet and sadly died just a year or two after the game was made. So, but it was good to work with him.
Yeah, and now it's in this game.
Yeah, and I think I sort of, we worked together, but really it was his poem.
It was pretty.
And with that last scene, I spent a long time with those, trying to get that kind of parallax of. I don't know if anyone noticed, but with the poppies, there's like 10 layers of parallax to kind of give it that, like you really are moving through a field. But maybe it's too subtle. I don't know. But I was really proud of that when I got it working. It's almost like a 3D scene.
Mm. This is kind of grim, you know, just using
Yeah.
their body as a bridge. And we can't even do anything. I mean, it's too late anyway. And we have no hands or arms, so I guess
That's true,
we
yeah.
couldn't.
And as Pixie said, it's better to leave it in.
That's true. I mean, now it's too late.
Or is it?
Lust? A human, I think. Quite hard to tell. It's all so slowly fading. What happened? I once knew I was the king of this place. Alice Place? I didn't know. The
Place.
humans here came and built, and they cut the mangoes from the trees. Then they came for us. No longer a place for monkeys, it seems. So I led my people to the mountains, where they might escape and find peace. I used my body to bridge the chasm, and they crossed to safety. One monkey took his spear and saw it fit to slay me. I had to let my monkeys cross, and so had no time to heal. Now I lay here, neither dead nor living. It is sad, Alex. Why did you die for them? Because I am their king. Now, I do have one request. My senses are dulling, and yet they have never been so acute. Sight, smell, hearing, touch. All but taste. Do you have anything to spare? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I have to allow for cat passage. Okay. Yes, we do. Oh, imagine how cruel it'd be to not give the strawberry.
I'm not sure I've seen anybody not give them the strawberry.
Yeah.
There's not really a reason to. That is my tongue. I'm proud to proud to declare. Taken for reference.
Ah. The sweetest I have ever tasted. Is your tongue credited in the credits?
It is not.
Oh.
But yeah, one of my favourite scenes, I think.
Yeah.
Godspeed, Monkey King.
Yeah.
The option is there to not give the strawberry.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I think it's just one of these things where you know most people are going to go for the top option, but it's just giving. You got to give people, make them feel like they've chosen. And there is the option, and say it does play out if you don't.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess if you're an efficient gamer, you might think, but what if I have to use the strawberry somewhere else? What if I lose
True.
something else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those games. Right at the end, they're like,
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's some kind of like Fallout 3 thing where it's like,
Oh,
do you save
didn't
him with the
save
straw? Oh, I used the strawberry.
Ticket
I feel like I
please.
could have designed. I was thinking this earlier. I could have designed a better ticket booth. Like it's just a box. It's great.
Thank you.
I feel like if I'd done it now, maybe it would have been this like really big thing, and then his face was really small. But he had I don't know. But it's kind of, I was running out of time. we're coming to the end of the game. I feel like you could circumvent him quite easily, but maybe his hands would like grab you or something.
Oh yeah, creepy. But
Who knows?
accurate. Oh wow. Alright. Hello.
And this, of course, is very Spirited Away. Although I was kind of keen to get the characters moving, but then I was running out of time. But I kind of like how they almost seem like snapshots in a moment.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, he just wants to see his wife and kids. Yeah, I like that they're not moving. Dreamt the world was a cocoon. Like a burrito? Wonder what he did. Or is he calling himself stupid? Or someone else? No arms to rest on the armrest.
No, what good's an armrest when you have no arms?
Wow, that's so deep. Oh, I like the kind of like breathing. Yes! Okay. He's back.
Ah, hello.
The font is gone.
You fell asleep and missed your stop, it seems.
That's okay.
We're here now. We all end up here anyway. Sometimes we just miss things along the way.
Rhyming king.
But maybe one day you'll get another chance. Who knows? Come on now. There's so much more to see.
And tea to be had, but I guess he ran out. Maybe.
Maybe
That makes him kind of lightheaded.
Oh yeah.
And that was Kingdom Car.
There it was.
There it was.
There you
Without a
are.
hitch. Not too bad.
Yeah, not even a
There I
single
am.
trouble.
And oh, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope that was fun to watch. Hope I gave just the right amount of commentary. Not too many credits. Oh, thanks, Chris.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well.
Thank you. And yeah, if anybody has any questions, otherwise, that was not too bad.
Yeah, good timing.
Good timing. Good timing. And as I mentioned earlier, that the game is currently pay what you want. So if you want to grab it for free, you can do that. Or if you want to, I'll be paying a bit of whatever money comes through. I'll be given to charity. So you can. I think the link is in the description? I'm not sure. I tried to set it, but maybe it didn't work.
Yeah, if you do !itch on Twitch, I think it should pop up, or at least,
if I do it.
or if anyone does it, in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. And as well, if you just joined in midstream and you missed the first bit, you can always watch it back on YouTube.
Yes,
can
we got the
also
VOD up, or it will be up. And thanks for watching if you are from the VOD.
Yeah.
Hope it translated well.
Mm.
Yeah, and that was I did just recently. I moved because I redid some of the audio back when I did it. I was talking to Fern earlier. I used to basically just drag limiters on everything and compress everything because I thought it sounded like big. And I've since kind of the music is a lot more sort of subtle and acoustic and everything. So I recently added the new soundtrack, which I did do last year, but I just never had the time to put it into the game. But that's available now. And I think Sparrow mentioned he wasn't able to get it running on Linux, and I think it does work. It's just that for whatever reason, the itch launcher doesn't pick the right file to open or something. So I'll figure that out, and then I'll try and figure it out on Mac as well, because I think it's currently not working on Mac. So I'm sorry if anybody's tried and not had any luck, but I'll be looking into that. But yeah, there's not too much reason to revisit it. Maybe you want to play. There's quite a lot of dialogue options for that first conversation. There's I spent a lot of time on that. There's quite a lot of avenues, and then a couple of the other characters. There's a few different things, a few dialogue trees that you can read, but otherwise it plays out much the same. But yeah, I'm glad everybody enjoyed it.
If you don't instantly pick your hair as your person, then maybe you could learn about some more things too.
I mean, it kind of just loops through different parts of the body, and then it starts getting into like is it your soul and stuff like that. You can probably imagine it. But yeah, cool. Yeah, crazy that I made that game 5 years ago now. Not bad. And
yeah, well done.
Yeah.
And in 2 months.
Plus I did Cold Valley in 3 weeks. I remember that. That was
oh my god. I can't believe you're taking so long on the garden path, Louis. What is this?
Yeah, I know.
We used to be on time.
Yeah, tell me about it. And now I spend 4 years making games. So it's a nice change of pace.
Yeah.
But it's because I had deadlines back then. Now I don't. Well, I do have deadlines. But also I scaled the games, I kind of knew sort of how big the game was going to be, and thanks so much, Pixie, for joining us. I'm glad you were able to join us to the end.
Get some good rest.
And yeah, next stream I guess we'll probably be back to arting, doing some garden path stuff,
being silly goofy. Yeah, we'll keep you posted on that. This is fun.
Sure.
This is a fun little switch up. Wish you had more games. We should. I mean, I know you have more games, but
there is Cold Valley. It's a shorter game. It's kind of not as interesting. I've got a special place in my heart for it. But maybe another time if at all. But if at all. But it's quite a good game to just play. It's like half an hour. Like it's that or watch an episode of Friends. So I'd love to see Cold Valley at some point too.
Yeah, me too.
It is a cute game. It's a bit dark. It's darker than Kingdom Car. It's a bit less. Kingdom Car has a
darker.
Yeah. Kingdom Car has a kind of it's got a, I don't know, like it's got a bit of melancholy, but I feel like it's got an upbeat tone ultimately. Whereas I think the whole point of Cold Valley is like everything's awful. Just a heads up.
All right. Well,
But it was kind of taken from what's it called? Of Mice and Men. That kind of like no matter what you try, it doesn't always go your way. Was kind of the.
We love hopelessness.
Yeah. But the art's quite nice. I didn't. To be fair, I did the art later. I redrew most of the art in 2017, and that took me more than 3 weeks. Good luck with the PhD thesis.
Yeah, good luck.
Hope you were able to get some down while we were streaming.
Yeah.
If so, big kudos. Cause,
yeah, we were I mean, with my voices in the background, I don't know.
They were good. I've heard a number of voices for those characters.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Ranked pretty high.
No pressure, trying to do, on the go voice acting with the person who made the game. That's no big deal.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah.
I guess we'll leave it there then.
Yeah.
Unless you had anything else to say, Fern? Any last thoughts?
Thank you so much for
Closing
hanging
thoughts?
out with us. It's always so nice, and I'm really happy that, we have a few people coming in every other week. Not that people don't come in like every week, but we don't stream every week, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun hosting the stream and playing the game. And I did something. I did stuff.
And I just got to sit here and talk. It was great.
How does it feel? But yeah.
No worries.
We'll see you all in 2 weeks for the next stream.
Absolutely. Fingers crossed.
Remember to follow on Twitter and join the Discord as well if you're not already. And you can get this game on itch for as much as you want.
As much as you want, just for 12 hours, just for a little bit. I got to make money. That's all good.
Yeah. All right, everyone.
Thanks
Have
again.
a great weekend, all of it, the whole thing. Enjoy it.
Take care, everyone.
Happy Easter. Bye, everyone.